What's going on, guys? It's your boy Sydney here with you today, and I have got another ripper of a story that just keep coming. Kind of like me when I'm getting my game on. I digress. Teenager, 18, who lied that her ex-boyfriend drugged and raped her is fined a measly 200 euros for wasting police time. Hannah Sandover, 18, claimed her ex-boyfriend drugged and raped her in his car. She told police, "He became forceful, pinned me down. I kept telling him to stop." But story unraveled because she made it up since he refused to rekindle the affair. Why am I not shocked about this? Sandover later said she became too scared to admit she'd been lying. Teenager was not prosecuted for perverting the course of justice because of her age, and also because of a teenager who got back at her ex by falsely claiming he drugged and raped her has been fined £200 after she admitted wasting police time. Hannah Sandover, 18, dated her ex-boyfriend, also 18, for a year when they split and then made up the rape when he refused to get back together with her. Salisbury Magistrates Court heard. Sandover later told a friend he had put drugs in the bottle of water she was drinking from and forced himself on her in the back of his car during a trip to the Westbury White Horse in Wiltshire. Her worried friend went to police and Sandover gave a statement to detectives saying, "He became forceful and pinned me down. I kept telling him to stop. I think he had drugged the water I was drinking." She claimed she got into the back of the car to stretch out in an attempt to ease stomach pains from eating all that pizza. Sorry, that was me. That wasn't in the article. To ease stomach pains before her former boyfriend jumped on her. Now, isn't that some next level bullshit? Why am I not fucking surprised that she makes up a rape allegation to get back at her ex-boyfriend because he didn't want to date a psycho like her anymore? And then, surprisingly, all of a sudden, she's the scared one. She's the scared one now, right? Oh, let's not have any concern for the fact that the ex-boyfriend, who did nothing wrong other than reject her against her wishes, let's not take that into consideration. He's done nothing wrong but reject her advances. But wait, I thought women were all for human beings having the personal autonomy and the right to say no to people who make advances on them, who express their desire and wish to become sexually intimate and have a relationship with this person. Oh, that's right. That rule only applies if you have a vagina. So if you have a vagina, you can tell people no. But if you have a penis, you get a false rape allegation for telling people no. Because the person with the vagina, who no longer has the power over you, because she's not the one rejecting you, gets upset. Yeah, okay. I see how the dynamic's playing out. And this is the most ridiculous thing. Absolutely disgusting. And this is where feminism has taken us. And I know you're like, feminism is about equality. If you're watching this right now and you think that feminism is about equality, I know you've either A, been to university, B, been on some feminist Facebook pages, or C, all of the above. Go pick up a paper dictionary before they became digital, because guess what? Feminists have taken over the digital dictionaries like dictionary.com and Merriam-Webster. That's why the word of the year last year was feminism for Merriam-Webster, right? Don't take my word for it. Go and check it out for yourself. And for God's sake, use DuckDuckGo, not Google, because Google has the same sort of agenda going on, right? 100% this guy's going MGTOW now, right? And these girls, they're like, oh, these fucking MGTOWs, they're so scared they can't get laid. It's like, no, this dude could get laid. He literally had pussy chasing after him. and getting so angry that she couldn't fuck him that she took out a false rape allegations. But yeah, MGTOW are the ones that can't get laid. Get the fuck out of here. So unbelievably stupid. You know, all these feminist retards going, oh, these MGTOW incels. It's like, no, those two things are the complete opposite of each other. Because if you're involuntarily celibate, which means you can't get laid, then you're not really, like, if you're trying to get laid and you can't, and therefore you're involuntarily celibate, by definition, you're not MGTOW, right? Because if you're going your own way, but you're spending time trying to get laid, like, I know there's some MGTOW guys, right? You know, still get laid, you know, and myself included. But that doesn't mean that I actually go out actively chasing and seeking vagina, right? Doesn't mean I actively go out chasing and seeking someone to have sex with, right? Right? All I need to do is, realistically, I just go about my business and I attract people, you know? And if I want to have sex with one of those people, then I'm going to have sex with that person. And if I choose not to have sex with that person, then it's my own personal choice, right? I mean, personal choice is great. Just ask any feminist. Oh, sorry. No. It's not okay for men. I forgot. My apologies, guys. My apologies. How could I have been so naive to think that men have a right to say no? Right? Now, you may have noticed there that I'm being a little bit facetious, because I am. And guys, you damn well have the right to say no. And you should say it loudly and proudly whenever you want to say no. Whenever there's something that comes up where you're like, oh, I don't like this, say no. Do not be afraid to say that word. It's very important. Everyone else in the world that doesn't have a penis is being told they're allowed to say no. So why the fuck not you guys? Why not you? Right? And I would strongly, yeah, exactly. We've got K to the Swiss in the box. By the way, hello to all of the rest of you that are in there right now. I see all of you, but I obviously can't focus on any detailed level because I am driving. And yeah, this and like this chick got a €200 fine, 200 euros only, and a pussy pass because she's 18. Now her nose is itching this morning. Still a little bit sick, but I'm almost better. Almost. It's kind of hard when you're a hustler and you refuse to not get out of bed. Right? You refuse to stay in bed and not work because you got to get up and make it happen. Yeah. So yeah, £200 fine, guys. Can you imagine? Can you just imagine? Right? If you ruined a woman's life because she wouldn't fuck you and wouldn't date you anymore, and got away with a £200 fine, which would never happen, by the way, just FYI. Even if you were 18, you'd be tried as an adult, as a man. This is the insanity of it all, really. But because vagina, no problem. No problem. That's just fine. You know, we're gonna try you as a child, even though you're 18, even though you're a legal adult. And then we're going to fine you £200, which is less than the price of a traffic light ticket. So, and women wonder why guys don't want relationships with them anymore. Women wonder why guys are going MGTOW. They wonder why guys are saying nasty shit, right? They're not making up stuff like, oh, you know what? I hate women, and I bet heaps of them make up false allegations. No, heaps of them do make up false allegations. This isn't bullshit. This isn't assumptions. This isn't, you know, this is what I think they're doing and therefore I hate them. No, this shit is happening for real. Smash that thumbs up, by the way, guys. I can see there's 3 times more people in the box than there are thumbs up. We need to get this video trending. We need to get this out to other young men, right? So that they can avoid getting their lives ruined by little 18-year-old princesses, 20-year-old princesses, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 60, 70, 80-year-old princesses, right? Who want their vagina pounded and had the word no said to them, and then turn around and try and ruin that man's life. Right, we need to get this word out to more people than ever before. This is so critical. Because guys, this could be you next. Right, this could be you being slapped with a false rape allegation simply because you said no to a woman's advances. Because consent only matters when the consent is given by vagina. Remember that. Right? Just how it is. Guys, protect yourselves. Don't for a moment drop your guard. Don't for a moment think that that sweet, nice girl could not turn around at a moment's notice if she gets the shits with you and slap a false rape allegation on your ass. I don't think she can't do it because she can. Because she has vagina. Right? And if any of you are watching this for the first time and you don't believe me, go back through my back catalogue. Look at the video on the Australian government hates men. Look at the Sydney man drought video. Right? Look at how women hear what they want to hear, not what's said. Go back through my video catalogue. Tell me I'm wrong. There's a particular friend of mine who uses that phrase, tell me I'm wrong. If he watches this video, he's probably going to send me a text. So, shout out to you. Stand up, man. Sorry, guys. I'm just making sure I can safely merge over here before I engage with you again. All right, I'm good. I'm good. So this is where we're at. We are, you know, a rape culture. Yeah, more like a rape allegations culture. Right? There are more rape allegations being made at uni than actual rapes. This is the insane thing. And you know, people say, oh, it's just the gender studies students, just the uni students. Yeah, you guys got to remember, those uni students are the leaders, are the politicians, are the rulers of tomorrow. Don't think that this prophecy will not come true if we don't act. Right? You guys need to vote for the most conservative parties you can find. Right? All of these extreme leftist governments overseas are starting to get knocked on the head. Right? In all of these places where migration has just gone nuts, where political correctness has gone nuts, these parties are getting kicked out by their people because those people are sick of the loud, obnoxious minority fucking them over for virtue signaling purposes. Right? Marilyn French, authoress, who was later an advisor to Gore's presidential campaign, said all men are rapists, and that's all they are. And do you seriously think, for one moment, do you seriously think that there's not going to come a time where that's actually going to become the unchallenged doctrine? Right? You get enough uni students graduate and get into the media and get into power, and that's going to become the accepted norm that all men are rapists. Just, if you don't believe me, that's fine. You can just sit back and watch what happens. Good luck to you. But I know how this goes, man. And it's not going to end well if we don't turn against this. If we don't write letters, rational, informed letters with data and statistics, without emotion, right? Factual letters. If we don't stand up against this political correctness and turn around and say no, to the parties that are enabling this. Like in Australia, we've got Labor and the Greens and the Liberal Party, all leftists. They have to go. Either Australian Conservatives, Liberal Democrats Party, or One Nation are the only options, in my view, to save us from this crisis. If false allegations were punished more severely, all this shit would stop. That's exactly right, Irish Alpha. 100% correct. False allegations need to be punished with the most severe punishments. Right, women will real quick. They'll stop it real quick when they realize they will be held accountable and there is no chance for a pussy pass. But of course that'll never happen, because there'll always be the crocodile tears. There'll always be the, oh, I was forced into it. I was so scared. Yeah, well, guess what? I was pretty fucking scared when you launched a false rape allegation against me, right? You didn't care about how scared I was. You didn't care about the fact it was going to ruin my reputation. It was going to get me kicked out of my job. You didn't care about the fact I was going to get criminal charges, did you? And now you're the scared one? Fuck you. And you guys may have heard, General Motors has only just appointed the first female CFO, Chief Financial Officer, aka in charge of all the money, and the first female CEO. Let's see how long General Motors has left. I'm going to give them 18 to 24 months. Anyway, guys, I'm going to bounce. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to chill for the rest of my trip to work. And it's been a nice short video, but I think it's been very impactful. And if you know anyone at college, if you know any young men, like seriously guys, send this to every single young man you know. They need to hear this. They need to be aware of what can happen to them. Right? Dave Ritchie here. His own sister had her husband, which is Dave's brother-in-law, jailed for a verbal argument. The cops got behind her like you wouldn't believe, right? So young guys, do not think for 1 second this can't happen to you. It can, and it probably will on some level at some point in your life. You need to be aware, you need to be prepared, and you need to have balls the size of fucking Humvees. Anyway, man, if you want to donate, head on over to patreon.com/SydneyMGTOW. $1 a month's appreciated. If you don't want to, then no love lost, guys. Love you all. I appreciate you. And I hope that you got some value out of this today. And I will catch you next time. Peace.